What the? What the hell? Son of a... piece of trash. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I said I'd be a tad late. I'm the first one here.
I thought you said you were going to be late.
I said I was gonna be a tad late. What do you think that meant?
I don't know, like a couple minutes? Something?
Yeah. It was a couple minutes.
It's like 0 minutes.
It's 3 minutes. A tad is 30 seconds.
Is that how that works?
Yeah.
I didn't think it was an official measurement of time.
Oh, maintenance. Oh, patch 7.01. Hey, you know?
Yeah, maintenance at 11 Pacific time. What's that, like 2 a.m.? So
Patch-
much time.
Patch means wind can join us again. Oh, the music is so loud. Yeah, how's it going, anybody? Anything happened in the news over the weekend? I was away.
Did anything happen? Maybe.
Got my glasses. What's up, Stoyan W? We're gonna get the W tonight when we discover the city of gold. Because this is the end of Dawntrail. We made it.
Yeah, Wooklamat is the only claimant still in the race.
She's been endorsed by her opponent. Kind of like what happened today in the news. Dia Muid Fienes. There's like multiple free companies called Bird or Burb or Birds. So many bird-based things. Yeah, I'm glad
There's a lot of birds.
I'm glad I'm out of those bandages, man. That was not fun. I don't want to be all wrapped up.
Oh, I'm pulling back an old look here. You'll see. Actually, I should probably update my thing.
Did you glam?
No, just got lucky and got something I had before.
Clink on deck. What's Seth up to? He's carpenting. Dang. You got the capybara? Is that like super rare? I think I've seen the motorcycle. There's another bird.
Link's been doing that thing, you know, playing the game
Yeah.
extensively.
New adventure plate. Oh, got that, what's it called? Those guys. All I think of is the one Nintendo Direct
Those guys.
with Bill and Reggie. Yokai Watch. Yokai, 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 yokai.
That's the one where he ate like every single donut in the thing.
Yeah. Ah, good times.
We haven't even seen Bill. He's still working for Nintendo, right?
Yeah.
What happened to him?
No, he's around. Let's get in this dungeon.
He's never showed up for anything. He used to be in a couple things here and there.
They don't like being that funny anymore. Here we go. Sky Deep Sea Note.
Isn't it Cenote or something like that?
Seas.
Gotta say, I really flipped on Bakool Ja Ja and what's his name? Is it Zerul Ja? Can never remember his name.
Zerial.
I'm thinking one guy's a real lunatic loser and the other guy's kind of cool, but whatever. Now the other guy seems like he's just, you know, scarred for life, and the other one's a maniac. But it might be, is it Sorelja? His only party member? I think he's like secretly the evil one the entire time. I mean,
Yeah, I'm
he's
feeling that.
probably still evil, but you know what I mean.
Into the city.
Hey, is this definitely going to the city, or is this going to a thing that'll tell us where the city is?
It's our only lead on where it is, so. But there's that one part in the middle of the map that was really sus.
Yeah, it was like some kind of thing going on over there.
Don't die, Clink.
That's your job.
Well, I gotta do damage. Look at these ghosts.
Spooky ghosts. Fast ghosts.
Got the bubble.
guarantees, but it's looking like probably Wednesday when we're getting the new chapter in Vincent, the Ever Crisis.
Thursday.
I know everybody's waiting. Well, Wednesday night, you know, updates at like 10 o'clock or something, I think. Unless maybe it is Thursday. It's around there. It's one of those days.
I'm still not even up to that part in Rebirth.
Oh, they'll spoil everything.
I'm cursed to be a nuisance to my party?
What the heck does that mean? What actually changes with that anyway? Is that something that can be assumed?
No.
Can anything be assumed?
No.
It's like they say it randomly for that one boss fight, and they're like, "Didn't you know you had Asuna?" Bubbles. Oh, watch out, bubbles.
Ouch. What? Oh, they're all like poison bubbles, and I got hit by 3.
Tom, I said watch out. You're being a nuisance to the party. Oh, that's not good.
Oh,
they move and then they
move and then they
explode.
explode.
I thought they were gonna move us, and we just had not to hit them.
Here we are again. Oh, they killed themselves. Never mind.
Should look at that, a shortcut. We don't have to run all the way back.
A shortcut?
Is that a quality of life improvement?
On the first boss? Woo!
Oh, wherever you're facing, you'll shoot out a laser.
Did you just poop all over Clink?
Yeah, I shot him right in the face. I kind of just... Sorry. I was trying to read what it does. Tom, watch out for the bubbles.
See, I was like right in the center when that happened. It's not my
You
fault.
keep doing that. You keep living underneath the boss and going, why am I getting hit by every attack? Alright, so now they're all gonna move and then explode. Here.
Oh boy, that was close.
I'm trying not to look at you this time.
Oh, poop.
Oh, but somebody looked at me. Oh, wait, no, those are bubbles.
Yep.
Never
I
mind.
was not paying attention to the bubbles.
Yeah, I was not.
All good. We survived somehow.
Speak for yourself. bubbling again.
Damage.
Just away from everybody. Tom, actually, that might be a bad place to stand. Hold on, I can go over here. No, I'll go over there, okay.
Bubbles are coming out of me.
Oh, crap.
The flower's out.
It's fine, we got him. We could afford to kill him a little bit faster.
Hey. Bracelets of healing.
Good. No. Bunch of junk.
Ah, my.
What?
My robe flew up into my face.
So many spiders. Are you the one stunning them?
No.
Someone, every time we do this, when there's a pull, someone stuns them, and then they like lose aggro on the tank and go after me.
Clink might be doing that to be tough on us.
To punish us. Yeah, I'll level up after this, see what the next thing is.
Clink, did you know you're dying?
Music sounds like something.
Don't forget the treasure.
Ooh, that's one for me.
Rats. The rats. They're the rats. Rat golems?
No, we're the rats.
We're the rats?
Yeah.
Pow, pow.
Oh, it's those rock guys.
Cubes.
Hey, don't let him get away. He's just leaving. He walked right past me.
Who did?
The talking rock. Guy calling us rats. Just like, alright, bye.
Spam holy, spam holy. This one's gonna be crazy.
Looks like rocks. Some kind of Gundam he jumped in.
When are we gonna get 16 enemies? I figured that'd be a given.
Never. Were there even 14 enemies? 15 enemies? I went too far on that one.
Well, but just the fact that it's in the same. Oh.
Crap! Oh crap! Time, run away! Don't die!
I gotta heal. Just because 16's in the same engine, so you figured they would just drop them in.
I mean, it's really just gonna come down to porting over things you don't have to do. Oh boy. He seems a little bit angry with us. Oh, what do those lights mean?
It's gonna hit the yellow one over there, and then we need to run. Run. Oh, come on.
That's not how that works.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened.
But I don't know what I saw.
We were just not fast enough.
You gotta move before he starts running, I guess. Let's see, yeah.
Oh no. In the middle.
Alright. It's gonna go that way, then that way, then that way. I think we just gotta go this way.
Yeah, that works.
Yeah, over here. Pretty much just whatever the corner he's aiming at is, that's where we gotta go. And when they change it up and we die, I'll be really mad. Listen.
Ooh, my gosh.
instrument.
They were playing with fire. Got him. Oh, the Packers are in town. What was the big soccer game today?
Wasn't it England versus Spain or something?
Yeah, I didn't.
England lost.
Yeah, I didn't know it was happening,
It was
and
a
then
big joke.
all the time my feed was just people saying they're gonna kill themselves. It's over.
Apparently, England really is hated by the entire world. So everyone was like, I don't really like Spain, but England just has to lose.
And
I
they
think
did.
They did. So now everyone's making fun of them. But I've heard jokes about. Again, I'm not English, so I don't know anything about it. But the joke is England wins the World Cup or whatever, they go home and they beat their wife. Or England loses the World Cup, they go home and they beat their wife. So, I don't know what's going on in England right now. It's probably not very fun though. Sorry to all the UK viewers.
Clink. Don't be dying over there.
Ooh. Just chugging there for a second.
Purple square.
Purple Square from Final Fantasy.
Yeah.
Famous character.
Clink. Clink, wait.
I don't like how my jump move isn't very fast anymore. This big guy.
That's the city of gold right there. Boy, we're about to do it.
No, that's the Illuminati.
Yeah, didn't you watch National Treasure too? That's a part of it.
I just remember it was an underground thing. And it was also not in Mexico. I was pretty sure the Sea of Gold was like in Mexico.
Saving
So,
this
I'm
blood
sorry.
lily for the boss.
They got it wrong. It was 3v1 and you guys couldn't kill this guy?
It was not.
I was the only one fighting the other one as far as I know.
It's one of those shavers with the 3 things.
It's an electric razor made out of stone.
Whoa, blood lily, let's go.
Oh man. Get a lance out of this. This is nice.
You got a lance?
Yeah.
I got a ring.
You see that right there? Alright.
Meow skulls.
Ball skull. We're gonna die, aren't we?
I got punched really hard. I got punched really hard twice and died.
Tom, why did you stay? Why did you go from one side to the other? That's
Because I was running.
I'm gonna do it. Whenever it's like one side, they always do the other side. So don't go from. If you get hit by one of those, just stay where you are.
I got the ring. Well, now my eye level is 659, so we'll beat him. The other guy complimented you on your back foot. See that?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
That's really all I ever use it for. Alright, it's gonna punch with one of those fists. Which one is it? Alright. I don't know how you tell.
Yeah.
I'm assuming they would glow or something, but it doesn't look like there was any glowing anywhere. Oh, it's a push!
It's a push. They tricked us with that AoE. That was cruel. They got us good. Hiya!
Alright, let's try and pay attention again. I think it's right first? Yeah, I think I saw it. One of them like sparks up. But you only see it for that split second. Alright, so... Oh wait, that's bad, right?
This is the push. I don't really know where to go. Where do I go?
I just went into the attack and I died immediately. So you have to be away from it, but not so far away that you get pushed off the cliff.
That's what I tried to do.
Did you get pushed or did you get killed?
Pushed. Do you just tank 2 hits?
Oh yeah, you know what? I could probably do arm's length. I wonder if that works.
Oh, the AoE happens after the push. So it's just a complete jape. It's just to scare you into running off the cliff. Alright.
Alright. It's right hand first, then left hand. Alright, so don't be in the blue area, because that's die immediately attack.
Holy
Are
crap!
you kidding me?
I was right on the edge. I was
missed it
right.
by a split, like, hair. I just and fell off the side, just like that.
I was one step in front of that. Yeah, this guy's mean. He's got all this gold he's got to protect.
I don't really like the ones that are like, oh, half the battle is just not falling off a cliff and dying, because I'm very bad at staying on cliffs.
Oh, stack.
Do we want to stack and not be in here? Or do we want to be in here? I guess we do want to be. Oh, get out of the blue.
But this isn't a... Is this a push? What's that? Oh no, he's doing the
No,
half and half again. No, he's not.
nope, no, he's not. I'm staying.
I don't... He did do the half and half. But
Did he? I
also,
couldn't see.
he did it after you died.
Oh no, watch out, Tom. He's doing another big punch.
Yeah. It really just... You just go so far.
You have to be right up in it and then find like a diagonal spot away. Like wherever the corner's gonna be. Oh my god, this is ridiculous.
Stack on him, stack on him. We don't have job. There's only 3 of us. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna get you because we got faster swift cast. I died actually.
Oh, you're not. What was that? That was just a regular attack.
I don't even know. I just
He
died.
just did a regular attack the stage fireball, and it was like, by the way, you had half health, so you're dead.
Alright. Moscow's got hands.
What's that meme where the guy's like, oh yeah, I can take him, and the next thing he's sitting on the bench sweating and drinking water. Oh
Yeah.
wow, he's actually really tough.
Hiya! Alright. I have to actually be on my healing. I can't do damage that much.
No, you're not supposed to do damage.
Yeah, I am.
Not when everyone is not healing. Okay. I'm just gonna stay with you guys.
Well, not
I'm
right.
just gonna stay right on top of this.
No, don't do that.
What do you mean, don't do that?
Because the AoE.
The AoE happens so much later.
Okay, I thought it was right away.
No.
Get out of the middle. Never mind. Oh, now get out of the middle.
Oh, now get out of the middle, yeah. Watch out for falling rocks. Oh, I'm not paying attention.
Get in the middle. Oh no!
No, Tom, that would be the wrong way to be.
I would have survived if the punch didn't also push you.
I wanted that to kill me and it didn't. Archers can't, you know, heal, right?
Everybody's dead.
You have to not be on the side he's going to punch after the push because that will just immediately kill you.
Oh, really?
Yes?
Well, I'm just gonna stack on them too.
think they're gonna win? After all that. When I gave up just because I thought, oh, we're giving up, and then we weren't supposed to. Oh, he does 2 rocks? Dom, you have to not be dead on the floor.
It's hard. This is the final boss of Dawntrail, so
Giant rock man. Alright, right hand first, then left hand.
I'm still not seeing the tell.
There's like an aura being absorbed into his fists. Then we go like right about here, right up to the blue. He attacks, we run away.
You run in unison.
You do a big AoE heal so we don't all die.
Cubes.
Don't go into that. Alright, now pay attention to him, Tom. Oh, it's the lightning stick attack, right?
Yep.
Yeah, alright. Never mind. Pay attention to him after this. So back up. Left fist first, and then right fist. See that, or no?
No.
Well, you weren't looking at his hands.
I was not.
Alright, so now is the part where I don't know what's going on and we're just gonna die. Oh, we gotta go over here. Now we gotta be over here. Oh yeah, I forgot I could probably do first like that. What's this one? This is the thing that killed us last time. It's the healer check. Alright, now they're gonna be... It's gonna be stay in the middle because it's gonna drop 2 rocks to the left and right. Right fist, then left fist.
Clink, clink, clink.
Can I do it without dying?
Oh no!
Yeah, I'm fine. Look at that. All part of my plan. Back it up, back it up.
We got this.
Yeah, now that we've seen all his tricks, it's a little bit easier.
He's the trickster.
Oh, that's a big one. Was it always that big? Oh, I
Yeah.
wasn't paying attention. Okay. They were. That's the good news. I was not paying attention to this.
Yeah.
Pull up. I got something nice.
Yeah. The city of sauce.
It's like a teleporter to the city of gold.
Medica 3.
Spiral blow.
Medica Mastery.
And mastery 4. Oh, look at that archer stuff for the archer. I hope he's happy.
He is. Medica 3.
Alright, off to a rough start. Getting punched off a cliff, but now we've got a magical Rubik's Cube, so
I thought this place was of Yokwi origin. But is this glowing stone their creation as well?
Yeah.
I don't believe so. I've never seen anything like it.
Then it's from an even older time.
what if it's Ascian?
Don't tell me it's the Allagans again.
The
While
Allagans.
careful study would be required to confirm, it does not appear to be reminiscent of their designs.
Yeah, Alligan's like spears. This is a square.
A golden light. Could it be?
There's something on the other side, but how did we get over there?
I thought she was just gonna straight up walk off the cliff for a second. Quick Tom, what's a Final Fantasy that hasn't been in yet? What can they pull from randomly?
9.
That's how.
Does 9 have magical golden triangles? And cubes?
Not really.
Right then. Let's go and take a look.
Yeah, I'm gonna say probably not.
That seal. That's Charlian and no mistake.
Charlene's did this?
Or lies.
Wait, did we seriously walk past the big obvious tablet thing? When he told us that's how we would open it.
How do we open it?
Come and look at this.
Look, Lamont, you gotta try and remember the whole point of us being here. But also now's the part when we turn around and notice that Sarelja is like, haha, I was controlling him the entire time, and I'm going to kill you and take the city of gold.
No, we just did all the work for him. That would be National Treasure too. The 7 souls.
Seven sages.
Leave it to Alfino.
I just have eyes.
I just remembered that thing we were supposed to do, you know? The thing your father explicitly told us we would have to do to get into the City of Gold. Imagine being Bakool Ja Ja and being right next to the City of Gold the entire time.
Is this it? Is it Golden City?
Though there is some resemblance, it doesn't quite live up to what the Yokwi
Did
described.
we not notice that we could just keep walking forward into the very obvious gate-shaped thing?
Well done! Well done,
Yeah.
You, my dear daughter, have found the entrance to the City of Gold and triumphed in the right of secession.
Is the head of reason ever gonna wake up and talk to
So
us?
we did it.
Is he just gonna sleep through the entire game?
We made it to the end.
Yay!
You seem more perplexed than joyous.
It's just... This place is unlike anything we've seen in Tural. Never mind the peculiar stone. So I am given to wonder, what
Yeah,
exactly lies beyond that
I'm
gate?
wondering that too. So can we go?
Nothing less than the Golden City of Legend, I assure you. A circumstance prevents us from opening the gate. As to what the city is and what Gall of Valdesium discovered all those years ago, this knowledge and more, I will share with you after your ascension. What you choose to do with it will be up to you.
The Golden City is real.
It's real.
Eagles.
It took a while, but I finally found it.
has returned to Duliola.
Home at last.
Well, how'd we get in there?
Said he can't do it right now. Man, I gotta order some rings. I got too many rings. There's sort of that out.
Yeah. What's it doing?
Okay, that looks pretty nice.
Better regen. Okay. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, the armor, the weapon, it's all good stuff.
Oh my gosh, this guy's scary.
What we're looking at?
Deku.
It's Ghost.
Several cutscenes will play.
Oh, are we doing that?
Yep.
Okay. I didn't get to look at what my abilities were yet. just no time.
Sometime later. That night, when we're sitting alone, drinking tea.
Yeah, how come we're not eating food? Where's the big banquet for the new Dawn server? It's not even voiced. What a ripoff.
Boring. Hmm. I'm not gonna say what.
Finally get a taco.
I'm not gonna say she did all the work.
I do. Imagine if they saved actually going into the City of Gold for like the patches. Like everyone's so sure you'd go in there for like the final part of the game. And thus more time later.
The day of the dawn.
Oh, and they're gonna unveil the empty plaque thing they're gonna fill out now. Isn't that a nice story?
What
The
a
end.
crowd! as befits the changing of dawn servants.
Yay!
It's starting.
The Dawn Servant!
Look! He's here!
Seriously, you might want to wake up your brother for this one. It's kind of important.
The head of
No, he
reason is
sees.
resting again. Thought he'd grace us for this occasion at least.
He sees with his mind.
You honor us with your presence. For on this auspicious day, we witness the
Auspicious.
dusking of one era and the dawning of the next. The succession of Dawn servants.
The succession.
But I've talked for long enough. Allow me to present the claimant, whose determination, wisdom, and compassion guided them to triumph and the city of gold.
Is that a new cave?
My daughter, Wook Lamat.
Wook.
Remember how everyone left? They couldn't even bother to see her walk out.
Huzzah!
Yeah.
Now here they are.
Long live the Dawn Servant! Long live Tuli Yolal!
Growing up in this city, I used to think I knew all there was to know about Tulihyolal. But my journey showed me how much I had yet to learn about the cultures, histories, and aspirations of this nation. Through the time-honored Ihana, the Hanuhanu taught me how they nourish and cultivate both the land and their bonds with visitors. And with their alpacas and tradecraft, the Pelupelu showed me the depths of their patience and fortitude, to know when to push through and when not to push your luck. From the moblins and their artisans, I gained insight into the power of creativity, that it is when we are filled with passion and bolstered by the support of others that we produce our best works. And in Kozamauka, I was moved by the history and hopes of the Yokhui, who believe that death isn't the end, that we live on so long as we're remembered. I felt joy and harmony in Yaktel when I tasted Shibruk Bibil, the dish that marked the beginning of peace between the
That did
Shikar
end up being
and
tacos.
Mamurza after centuries of warfare.
Oh, that was Shibruk Pibil.
And I felt sorrow in Mamuk when I met with those who placed their faith in the promise of blessed siblings, and for this were burdened with great suffering. Through the understanding we forged, I'm hopeful that they will find what they seek through friendship and community. For we are all Turali.
Turali.
Understanding with Mamuk? What sorcery did she use on them?
Isn't she literally a Mamuk?
Yeah.
All of which is to say that, as I've come to know our nation, I've seen the ways in which we thrive, and the ways in which we still struggle. Some in Kozamauka must resort to banditry to survive. A faction of Yokhui still cling to dreams of conquest. Not everyone lives in peace and plenty. And there's still so much of Tulihiolol I don't know. Places I haven't seen, and people I haven't met. That's why I hope to keep learning about and from you, that we might build a nation where everyone knows happiness. Because if there's one thing my journey has taught me, it's that your happiness is my happiness.
Happy! Yay!
Big singing.
I feel like something horrible is about to happen.
Yes, I think someone's about to get assassinated. I'm pretty sure someone's not making it out of
But
this.
the Dawn Servant doesn't need to be a single person, does it?
Yes, it does.
Bill immediately jumping into the negative. Oh my god, she's jumping!
No!
My father led Tulihiolol to prosperity by the resolve and reason
Okay, Kevin,
of
gist of this
two
game.
heads.
This is a massively multiplayer online RPG
My
created in
one
2010
so
by Square
far.
Enix.
To further change our nation for the better,
It was a horrible launch, and they had to reset it over the course of a year or two, and they created Final Fantasy XIV: A Realm Reborn, and it was a huge success, spawning many expansions such as Heavensward, Stormblood, Shadowbringers, Endwalker, and Dawntrail, which just released a month ago. I'm not going to explain the story from all of the expansions. The story of this expansion is we go to an island and we find this lion lady who wants to become the successor to like the land basically, and she has to go to a treasure hunt and complete little tasks to get stones and unlock the door to the Golden City. And we try that and then we do it, and now this is the ceremony where she becomes the successor.
You take reason,
Okay.
and I take resolve. Together, we make a full Dawn Servant.
Yeah. This is the same game.
You'll have no objections from me, of course. But mine is not the approval
Tom,
you
you're such a
need.
good Final Fantasy expert.
During my time abroad, I experienced the benefits of foreign technologies, some of which I introduced to our nation. Dirigibles now soar the sky in the south, while locomotives
Dirigibles?
traverse the land in the north.
Yeah. Blimps.
Well, this guy's gonna make blimps. All right, yeah, cool.
I was convinced that by imitating foreign powers, we could assert our strength and thereby deter invasion. Yet despite my intentions, I failed to understand what I was too eager to cast aside, and the very people I wish to protect. My own journey has taught me that culture
Yeah,
isn't
you're
a
right.
hindrance
This
to
Dawntrail
progress,
is very sunny
but a shared
bright,
value that
and
binds us,
pretty low stakes
connecting lives and generations.
so far. This is like the halfway point.
With your blessing, I vow to help Tuli
Kind of a change of pace because the last
in a way that
expansion was like
honors
the
the
end of a
hopes and
10-year
heritage
arc, and
of all
it had
our
a ton
peoples.
of stuff going on.
My My esteemed
the entire
predecessor.
universe was about to be erased
accept
because
Yeah.
someone was depressed.
Yeah.
Let's see,
For ultimately,
it is less
I harbor
high
the same
stakes,
wish as my
more,
sister.
adventure or something, but apparently the
Give
City
me
of Gold
cause
has
to
some kind of
smile.
world-changing thing in it,
That
and there are people that really
is
wanted to
my
get there before
heartfelt
we did.
desire.
So I'm assuming they're gonna do that now. What's up with these two guys in particular? Why do we keep looking at them?
It's just
They're the only ones wearing something different.
yeah.
Glad this didn't
Wait,
go
she
to
had the
waste.
whole thing commissioned and carved to include both of them without asking him first. Is that what's going on? Yeah, looks like.
So Bakool couldn't also join.
This is the Lay of Legacy. The part of the Tuli
I'm assuming he's gonna
saga
become a
where
big
you and
name
I
in,
become the next dawn
Bakool
servant.
Ja.
Good heavens! Don't tell me
Oh,
this
thanks
is
for
what kept you
subbing,
so
Kevin.
busy ahead of
Welcome.
the ceremony.
Just so you know, I didn't decide this on a whim. After reflecting on all we've been through, I realized
Nah,
it
we're
was
just
the only
vibing.
answer.
This expansion is a vibe. So far.
With this, both my brother and I have worthy successors.
Sucesos.
He would have been proud.
Wait, would have been. Has he been dead this entire time?
Yes, yes.
For real?
Of course you knew.
Well, that's depressing.
I didn't
wanted
know.
to talk to the guy.
I didn't know that could happen.
It's been 3
Rip.
years since my brother
Seemed like a
left
pretty cool
us.
guy.
Why isn't his head like dangling?
Head of reason is no longer with us.
Those-
Don't go into a panic. Like the past 3 years he wasn't with us. It's not like there's no reason anymore.
Yeah, we have a
I
new
didn't
head
want
of
to
reason.
believe it.
Yeah.
I'm sorry I never told you. We wanted the people to rest easy until our successor could be chosen. Planning the right was my brother's final duty. He was determined for it to serve the nation's best interests, and
Jeez.
labored nigh without cease. And then he died, forcing me to do the actual work. A sneaky bastard,
It's woke Final Fantasy.
but he did well.
I don't know if that's an appropriate use of woke.
The outcome speaks for itself.
It's breathing new life into 14, but
Hashtag Wookla.
yeah, woke Lamont.
Though not quite
Yeah,
to the
it's definitely
original
refreshing
spirit,
14.
your new dawn servant
Because it's been
rise
going on
us.
for 12 years.
May they shine resplendent, and their rule bring light that
Well,
are
yeah,
greater to do
1.0
all.
bombed, and it was terrible, so they nuked it and said we're going to start over. And they made it part of the story, so it wasn't insignificant. It actually had ramifications in the world, the game literally ending. And it was more Final Fantasy. It wasn't something different than Final Fantasy, as far as I know. This one is very different because it hasn't hit Save the World yet. Maybe it will. the entire story, has been killing gods, and that's pretty on par for Final Fantasy. Earlier.
There's an expansion like every 2 years. Although this one took a little longer, probably because of COVID.
Yeah, when was Endwalker? Was that like 2020 or something? 2019?
21.
2021?
Changes in the air, and it's all because of our little fire.
Okay, so I know.
Every Ilmer.
Do we know for sure this guy isn't secretly Galuf somehow?
Oh,
I'll be watching where you steer this nation, lass.
looks like he could be.
With what time I've got.
I mean, maybe he's not. But, I don't know. I'm just getting weird vibes off of him. We gotta find out what happened to Galuf one way or the other.
I've played every Final Fantasy game except Rebirth. I didn't grow up with any of them. Oh my god.
He was excessively opposed to them, actually. I've got 1 through 5, maybe 40% of 6, 7 excessively, 13, 14 now. Crystal Chronicles, My Life as a King. Very important. I think that's all the ones I've played.
Oh no, Kevin, I'm playing Rebirth right now. I'm not one of those people who got annoyed. I absolutely love Remake and Rebirth. I just haven't played it because it's the most recent one, and I've been playing every other ever made. It'll be my honor, Yelamati.
Yeah, I played Remake, but I'm waiting for PC for Rebirth, so I'm kind of stuck not looking at anything. And if it takes forever for it to come to PC, it's gonna have to be the first video from Tom I can't actually watch on time.
Yeah. So wait, you haven't seen any Refoid episode, you just arrived here. I'm Tom from Tom Lazan. You're watching Tom Lazan right now.
Fresh lasagna right out of the oven. Or is this currently being made in the oven? I don't really know how to... What's a live stream?
Yeah, the live stream's like live cooking.
One of those cooking shows where they talk about random stuff. If you need to call me anything, you can call me Dead Man or Dead. Whatever works. Doesn't matter. But I'm not, you know, as involved as Tom is. It's his channel.
Yeah, check the channel. I have a review for every game in this series. Usually people are like, oh wow, you made a video on this one game nobody cares about. And that's where people find me.
Yeah, I think it was Dimensions was really popular, right? Everyone's like, there's
Yeah.
literally no reviews for this game anywhere.
Bow, 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 bow. See, now this is the vibes we were talking about. Just jazzy beats, palm trees, and these huts. Like, this is what it's all about.
And tacos.
Getting fall damage.
Breaking your legs, jumping off cliffs.
Hitting the bazaar. Running into this lady.
Also, if you want, it's not a huge community, but it's a big enough community. It's a caring community. We got the Discord. You can talk to famous heroes like Clink and Wind, or Seth. Very experienced Final Fantasy XIV guys. Talk about the most obscure games and things. But no spoilers.
I don't know what the origins of Dead Man is. You just always had Dead Man.
It's a complicated story going way back to when I was like 12. And then I figured I'll stick with it, and I never got rid of it. It's not negative in any way, no. Although it is funny when I end up dying repeatedly in the trials and stuff like that. So it's kind of fitting.
A doc style vid on Final Fantasy Tactics? Maybe? Maybe Advance?
I mean, it would have been a review, but it usually has some history in the beginning, right?
Yeah.
So, could have been. Oh, tacos, okay. Now we're finally eating. It only took half an expansion to get those tacos here.
It's not gonna be better than the thing we cooked.
Oh wait, what if this is when we get Graha in here? This is when he finally gets his taco.
We're just gonna run into him.
Yeah. He'll just be at the stand eating tacos. It'll go to that cutscene, the pre-rendered cutscene in the trailer. They'll just dump it in here like it's no big deal.
Like Ever Crisis. Oh, this lady's on the same quest.
It always is funny running into people that are in the same spot.
The Dead Man.
Yeah. What are we, some kind of the dead man? It's not a podcast, but similar idea. Very laid back streams. Unless we're dying a lot, then it gets stressful.
Yeah, you missed the dungeon.
You need to see the Omega fights a while back. That was a load of fun. It was a real amount of sarcasm. What, Bakool Ja Ja can't just be a good guy? It's okay.
Come on, yeah, we already made up. This stream is named after him. He's not going to show up for 3 hours.
Yeah, imagine he's not even in it at all. After you got that picture and everything, Tom.
Stop standing on Kryl.
Seen everyone you wanted to see?
Ah, voices.
I have. Sorry for keeping you all. Now, there's just one last matter. What Kona spoke to you about. I'm sure he made it abundantly clear, but I'm completely serious. I want you to stay in Tulichola with me.
Me?
Like, move here? No.
I don't know about
We're gonna
that.
have expansions in other countries.
I'm not forcing
But you want
of
us to
course.
come by and kill things for
Should
you?
you
Sure.
wish it, you always have a place here. Ah, that's right. This is for you. A permit granting passage to Shaktural, which, as I recall, you've yet to see. An adventurer like you could hardly resist, no?
I like adventures.
So, like, what's the driving force here?
I can't believe our journey is over already.
We're just gonna go to the place we haven't been to yet and check it out, and then find out that the other guy just got killed.
You accepted me as a comrade and stood with me to the end. You have my eternal
Is she
gratitude.
not gonna tell us what she learned
Thank
about
you.
the Golden City?
Well, I had better get going. I need to start learning all my official Dawn servant duties. I'll be sure to share what my old man says about the Golden City too, once he tells me. Till then, feel free to pass the time as you like.
Current objective, hang out.
For now, I will remain in Tural. There's someone I'd like to see before returning to Charlian.
Oh, this is Final Fantasy 14 Mondays. That's when he
What
streams.
about the rest of you?
Mondays, 8 p.m. Eastern. Yeah, we do a 3-hour 14 stream. We've been doing it pretty much every week when we can, since like December. And we're almost done.
By hearing about the peace your father facilitated, and then seeing you reforge relations with Mamuk, we were reminded of a profound truth. That is, acceptance begins with understanding.
And, like you demonstrated throughout the rite, there are unexpected yet effective ways for two sides to understand each other. The question is how to
What,
encourage it,
hang out?
and by seeing more of this nation born of unity,
Like
we hope
Netflix
to
and
find
chill.
some hints.
No, he didn't say no more streams soon.
Personally, I can hardly wait to learn more about the city.
We're almost done with
So, if
14
I may,
Mondays, because
I'd
we're
like
almost
to
done with the
stay
story.
here a while as well.
I streamed Animal Well
Your rooms are at your disposal.
erratically without a schedule last month. I might stream Final Fantasy VII Ever Crisis this
Thinking
week,
of touring Shaktural, perhaps?
and I'm looking to see what else I could stream. I don't know what I can do consistently. I kind of want to stream Volgar the Viking 2 when that comes out. That would be a fun stream.
Then perhaps we could
How
travel
long ago
together.
was one? That was forever ago.
The
That
person
was
I
like-
intend to meet is my mentor,
Yeah,
so I'll be visiting my hometown in
9
Shaktural.
years.
If you have no particular destination in mind, I'd be happy to guide you en route.
Job, yo, we should stream The Binding of Isaac co-op when that comes out. That would be
Take care, all
fun.
of you.
I played on the Steam Deck though. I don't know how streaming that would work.
It would work.
I mean, I guess
The
I don't
same.
have to stream. You
Yeah.
have one stream. Never mind.
Oh, thank you. What mobile game are you talking about?
Are you talking about
Not-
Everchrist?
Not Tactics. War of the Lions. Every mobile game review I do is about a horrible mobile game, so.
Tom is very candid about how he does not like any of the mobile games.
We're friends to the end, you hear me?
All the
Friends to
bravest. Which one was that
end.
one?
The one
That
where you
wasn't the one
just.
with all the pixel guys that jump in and attack and then they get hit and die instantly.
Yeah,
Is
you
that all
just
the
you just tap the screen basically. That's the whole game. Yeah.
That game was garbage. Like straight up, just there was no point to that game. At least
But
the other
the
games had
thing
like a
is-
story or something. That one was just, hey, play your favorite characters as long as you pay money for them. Hey, you won't be able to win unless you pay money for more lives.
But that's not true. You can win if you just spend the time. Is it really as much of a crime as gacha
Yes.
games? It certainly doesn't steal as much money from people.
Well, that's true. Okay, the potential for damage from a gacha game is much higher, yes. But I can play him without paying any money. And it doesn't bother me.
Well,
Now,
it should.
There are people that can't do that. There are people that go, oh, I could just buy this one little thing, and then before you know it, they spent $500, and they're like, oh my god, it's a phone game, and I spent $500.
Ba 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 ba. Meanwhile,
Like, oh yeah, no, never mind. Someone's going for the city of gold.
it's Bakool.
No, it's Zarelja.
Yeah, he probably is the one who killed Galuf.
What, did he steal them? He didn't have everything.
We didn't have any use for him, we just kind of dropped them.
Yeah, we were like, oh, I guess we're done. We threw him on the ground.
That's a great question, Kevin.
It is a little bit less MMORPG. It's more like a MORPG, you know? All the meat and potatoes are like 4 people or 8 people, or the bigger dungeons that are 24 people. But there are like versus things you can do and a bunch of other stuff, and then there's like customizable houses and stuff and parties that people do.
Yeah, YouTube chat is kind of crappy, man. I feel like sometimes messages just don't go and you don't really know.
Sometimes they don't go through, and sometimes it doesn't update. Like the way I'm doing it, because I have such a high-tech setup, I'm just looking at this on my phone. So sometimes if I don't see any updated chat, I close the video and reopen it, and then it, poof, suddenly there's like 5 more chats.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. The guy had the rest of them. Why did the guy have them?
Discord's in the description. We got a channel for pictures of food, and we have got a channel for pictures unrelated to food. We got everything. Where is Bakool though? Is he just like sad in his room?
I think he's trying to come to terms with who he is and everything that happened. But these guys aren't taking it sitting down. This is going to be a real big problem, isn't it? Yeah, exactly. See, Tom's got everything covered. Out of basically everything.
Who's in there?
Quick, Tom, what summon or god have we not gone to yet?
They've covered like everything. Remake worlds. Oh, there he is, Kevin.
no.
Verse 7.
Yeah, I was gonna say, oh no. This is the Final Fantasy VII expansion. You know what? That is kind of interesting. They put all the bosses from all the games and stuff, but they don't have Sephiroth yet. You figured they would throw him in somewhere just because they could.
He's too relevant. Like they could throw Kefka in, but if they throw Sephiroth, everyone's gonna be like, "What does this mean?
Yeah.
Is this canon?"
Oh crap. He really was evil the entire time.
So really, yeah. Oh.
No. Not Surreal Jaw. I thought Surreal Jaw was the guy manipulating him. But Surreal Jaw really was evil.
Why couldn't they just both be evil? Together.
Well, I mean, I guess he was okay with killing and robbing, so he wasn't really a good guy, but he was just... I mean, okay, what's her name? Kryl was like, oh, he's got such evil ambition. But I figured it was just because he was planning on conquering the entire world to make it peaceful, which was kind of not, you know, how peace works. Imagine being a legendary guy, right? Like, you're the 1 in a million guy that has 2 heads. Or are they really? Is it 1 in 100, 1 in 1,000? I forgot he said what the rate was. Either way, you're the 1 in a whatever guy. And you become legendary and become ruler of this land after uniting the people.
Shall we then?
And then even further than that, you manage to have a child which is supposed to be physically impossible. And he turns out to just be some guy who wants to take over the world. Like, what a rip. It's just messed up.
Diddy, diddy, da 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 da.
We're still gonna have Aaronville.
Oh.
Now this looks like Mexico.
We finally did it, Texas.
On the far side of that great bridge unfolded the wilds of Shalom, where the sun guides.
Didn't we already have a random cut to a Wild West area?
I was in another place.
A harsh guide, to be sure, with its blazing
It's
rays
just like Wild
scorching
West,
the land
but
and
south.
hardening its inhabitants. But sweeping change had
Look at
come
it, like
to
oil
the land
things.
expanse when, beneath its red crust,
There was like an old
vast
saloon, like
deposits of
Wild West.
ceruleum were discovered. Embracing this opportunity, Vau Kona supported
I think it actually says saloon in
driven by
14 writing.
dreams of a future illuminated by blue flame. It is here that our
But
journey
this is supposed to be
continues.
Mexico, not
Our
Texas.
path taking
This
us
is
along winding roads
this
of
is like
steel.
the Aztec
Each length
expansion.
of track a declaration of hope and ambition.
Shalani.
My home, Yasulani, lies past Shaloni.
Oh, you're home.
It will be a long journey, but the railroad
Let's see
should
if we
make it
got
easier.
railroads. This really is Texas. What's up with that?
As for the way to the train station, let's ride
Now we
these
got
fellows, shall we?
quote unquote buffaloes.
Duh, 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 duh.
It's gonna be one of those auto ride sections.
I don't need one of these guys. I have a car.
A literal flying car. You ever heard of an automobile? Or we can ride these into the next area. We're gonna have to stop by the town and do things and then collect aether currents.
The
Probably
Aether,
fight some
the Aether's
bandits.
right there. We don't really need. We can just walk, man.
No, we're supposed to go into the next area after this. We figured we could ride the buffalo there.
Wherever gets us where we're going faster.
Gets us to your house quicker. Actually, before we go. Okay, no, don't need it.
Are we gonna have a duel? I hope we have a duel.
I'm willing to bet they're gonna do some kind of like high noon showdown kind of thing.
It's hot.
Is that a mail delivery chocobo?
Well, well.
Yeah, saloon and bar.
It's become a proper town.
Bar.
Oh, we got outlaws.
Hey! Now hold on a minute.
What do you want?
Some sort of trouble.
I'm talking to you, you old bastard.
Give me strength. For the last time, the investigation is closed. There's no refuting the evidence.
I don't give a shit about your evidence, you lying scum. You release my friends, or I'll make you wish you had.
Whoa.
Let me remind you who the scum is here. Your friends, who had the temerity to point their firearms at me, the deputy chief of the Dust Watch.
Are the cops
And
corrupted?
after taking them into custody, what should
Or
we
they're
discover?
just a bunch of
But
outlaws in this town?
incontrovertible proof that they had committed larceny. They will not be released until they've paid for their crimes.
I'd heard the peacekeeping force had been formed to deal with growing lawlessness.
Yeah, I was thinking
Situation's
temerity.
bad indeed.
What cowboy uses that word?
Still kicking up a fuss, eh? Sounds like poor Zekua needs his bottle.
Jeez, these voices are so far from every other voice.
Yeah, it's like
Treat me
like it's
a
not
child,
the
will you? My friends
it's
haven't
not the
done
old
anything
English
wrong,
sounding
damn it.
ones.
They've been framed.
But if these are supposed to sound like American or Southerners, it
Stop
does
him,
not.
Listen here, Zekua. If you want to be treated like an adult, then you'd best comport yourself like one. That means respecting the rule of law. Order may be precarious here in Shaloni, but it can be had if each man does the right thing. And for those that don't, well, they have to answer to the Dust Watch. Now run along and think before you cast aspersions next time.
Don't cast aspersions.
Lest you hurt my feelings.
Fine. If that's how it's gonna be.
Don't do it. Don't do.
I wouldn't if I were you.
Oh.
Is that?
What are you doing? You just appear places.
There's a time to fight and a time to withdraw. For you, that's now.
What?
are you doing, Zekawa? You better not be stirring up trouble.
Wahute, you sack of Ronek shit! This ain't over. You hear me?
Okay, yeah, this guy has the least Wild West Southern accent, so you can tell he's actually evil. Everyone else has some kind of attempt at it.
You want to tell me what that was
But
about?
this guy's just like, no, you leave it to me.
Need concern you,
I've got a
sir.
city slicker voice.
Zekawa
While everyone else
simply
around me is
struggling to come to terms with the
speaking in
low
tarnation
character of his friends. But for good measure, I'll have the men keep an eye on him.
Yes, you do that.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I'll go make my rounds.
Well, that was weird.
I wasn't expecting to see your faces among the crowd.
Nor
Talk
I
his life
you.
as a new Dawn servant. Take it you found it then. The Golden City.
Mm-hmm.
Aye. The contest is over.
He's like one of the most dangerous men in the world. He walks around in rags.
I offered to show our friends some of Shak Tural. What brings you north?
Nothing in particular. Just seeing what there is to see.
How very like you.
Bakool Ja Ja compensated me rather generously for our duel.
By accidentally
I'll be able to enjoy a comfortable life on the road for the foreseeable future.
Yeah, Kevin, there's a lot of
But for now, I
you
shall
know,
be
like,
moving on.
what you call it?
Oh, by the way, I
Words.
recommend you try this.
Yes, there are a lot of words in this
You may
game.
not look it.
No,
But surprisingly delicious.
not Shakespeare in English. That's more what's his name? Yorian J speaks Shakespeare in English. But like they all speak like archaic words that nobody uses anymore and phrases. Because, you know, it's a fantasy setting, so they have to speak like
Rathalos sighting.
old stuff.
Guess we're just doing a Wild West adventure now.
Yo, we got muffins. Alright, hold on. Let me find out what my new stuff was. Oh. Thrust. That's pretty much. What's of those? Oh. So it's just new attacks.
Oh, bye.
Those aren't new attacks, that's stupid. They said they gave me new attacks, but what they really meant is they upgraded my other attacks.
Oh, this looks uncomfortable, dude.
Oh, you're riding? Hold on.
Yeah, like I'm just kind of trying to lay flat on him, but it's like
Yeah, it looks terrible.
I would be thrown up on this thing.
I should have looked at my stuff while I was riding this instead.
Oh wow, there's 3 cities.
Where?
There's 3 Aether
Reward
things.
points.
Oh. We got a water hole over here. Don't got water in it anymore.
Okay, say what you want. This is not faster than just riding a chocobo.
This is not faster than my car. Oh, nice. You like the 16 intro? There's some missing context if you haven't watched the previous episodes, but it's fine.
Yeah, there's an extended lore. It's no big deal. You can sit down and watch, what is it, 200 hours of videos or something. You've got a few days free, right? You could just sit down and binge the whole thing. Just put it at 2 times speed. You'll get through it in no time.
Oh, did you see that video of this guy min-maxing anime watching?
Maybe. Was it like a joke video where he's watching like 15 things at once?
No, it was a serious video about a guy who's like, I like to be productive of everything I do, and that includes entertainment. When I watch anime, I always watch 2 times speed, and then unless something interesting happens, and then I go back to 0, and I always skip the first 2 minutes of every episode because nothing ever happens, and it's just like, oh my god. Just enjoy things, you know? Just like...
That's like the people that are like, wait, I thought you could skip the parts where they don't have voiced things.
Oh, yeah.
How come I don't know what's going on in the story? It's like, gee, I don't know, maybe... I thought you were talking about the meme video where the guy's like sitting down in his living room and on TV there's like one anime, and then on his laptop is another one, then on his phone and on his tablet and on like his Wii U there's like 16 different things running anime and he's just watching all of them at the same time. Oh, the other actor in 16? That's actually legendary voice actor Ben Starr, right?
Yes.
Tom spared no expense.
There's a Refoid playlist. It goes in chronological release of the game, so the first episode's Final Fantasy 1. But fair warning, the production value escalates as you go. The first episode is really rough.
It was like 7 minutes long, and it was just, this is what I think of this game. And now your episodes are like, alright, you have to be able to sit down for 2 hours.
Yeah. Just, that's kind of the unfortunate thing. If anybody wants to start, the first video is like the worst one.
What got him started? Tom has a little bit of a completionist thing about him. And he figured if he was going to try one of the Final Fantasy games, he might as well try all of the Final Fantasy games.
Yeah. That gets covered over the series as well.
Yeah, he does address it directly, what the plan was and everything, but that's more towards the end, right?
Yeah.
I think he explained that one in Remake, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Can you believe he put editing into his videos?
Yeah, okay, in my defense, you couldn't like find the old games on PC. This is before the pixel remasters were even announced. You should be able to find it easy on the channel. It's just called Final Fantasy Reviews.
It's probably just Refoid or something, right? It would be under playlists, I think. It's the one with the lots of videos.
Yeah.
What was I gonna say? When did that start? What was coming out at the time?
I think Stranger of Paradise just come out. Or no, that was after. It was a year after
Pixel
remake.
remasters came out pretty much right when you finished, or they were announced when you were like in the middle of like the last few classic ones.
Yeah. I think I just beat 3. Get put in politics on my stream.
It was like right into the directly directed at you.
Yeah.
Like they knew what you were doing. They're like, all right, fine. But yeah, the basis behind it is everything that is Final Fantasy. Everything with the name Final Fantasy in it. And that is a lot more than Final Fantasy 1 through 16. The series
As I
is a little
found
bit
out.
disturbingly large. Hey, I tried to warn you, because you said that, and I'm like, you realize what you're getting into, right? You're like, yeah, there's a bunch of other games. I'm like, yeah, it's a little bit more than just sequels, though.
Nah, it is a one-man show. I don't, like, make money off it. So I'm not getting editors. I mean, the journey's almost over. It's kind of the sprint to the finish. Of course, yes, I have the Dollar Crew, yes.
Oh,
but
yeah,
that's
true,
not...
Tom. You do make money off it.
That's not paying another editor money.
Well, as long as they're okay with making a couple of bucks as their pay, then
Yeah.
fine.
Plus, it wouldn't, it wouldn't have the same identity.
Yeah, every lasagna is handmade.
We got like, what, 3 episodes left. This episode here, the Ever Crisis video, and the Rebirth video. And I liked doing it all the way through. The only ones I don't like doing are the mobile game ones. Those were really tough to get through. And you can see if you watch those videos, I care much less. And I'll talk about that a little bit in Ever Crisis. Because Ever Crisis is going to be a little bit different than those. Because I actually played it.
For real, instead of getting to it later. Tom has also tackled 1 or 2 games that are officially dead now and you cannot play anymore. So.
Yeah.
That's a win for what's that called? Documenting and taking history.
Oh yeah. I knew the laughing meme. I wasn't even sure if it was from Final Fantasy though. But I learned. And that scene's awesome, man. I stand by it. I think I talk about it in the 10 review. It's funny. But it's also like a good scene. I thought people were laughing at it because it was cringe. And it's like, yeah, I guess it's cringe, but
that's the point.
It makes sense. Yeah, it makes sense in the context of the game.
I guess technically your first exposure to Final Fantasy was Kingdom Hearts, right?
Yeah.
You played that way first. What made you jump into that one?
Kingdom Hearts was always on the list. it was always trapped on a console I didn't have, and I always wanted to play it. And then my college roommate had his PS3 with 1.5 and made me play it. And I was like, this is amazing. And then it came out on PS4. And the rest was history.
Tom is one of the few people that probably actually understands all the lore and complicated bits. Because he's like, it's not that hard once you played everything.
If you play, Square Enix put out a video that was like the recommended order to play Kingdom Hearts, and I was like, what? Just play them as they came out, and then that's what they said.
Never play things in chronological order, like.
But then, yeah, the second half of the video was like, if you want to, you could also do chronological order. I'm like, dude, you're starting with like a phone game if you do that. Don't get into Kingdom Hearts that way.
No.
It's called Cease Out. Also in that video, they like list every game, but they didn't even mention Recoded because no one cares.
Oh, look at that. That was cool.
I just kill them with my AoE.
I do like an extra spin now. That's nice.
Final Fantasy games I found emotional. 10 is definitely one. Most of them are very like that's why people relate to them. They're good. They're not overly anime where you just kind of like go, oh, okay. They got heart, they got humanity to them. That's why it's always fun. Like, I don't get burnt out because the next one is just something completely new.
Yeah, Tom's one of the few people that looked at Dirge of Cerberus and went, oh, that's refreshing and different, instead of, I can't believe what they did to Final Fantasy VII.
Oh, I don't know.
Which one made you feel?
I'll talk about that in like the final recap of this journey video.
Oh, you said.
But
you
also,
said there's like 3 more games to cover, but there's still more videos you wanted to make that were like picking the top 10 and all that stuff.
top 10. Oh, we're ranking them all. The final video is
thing.
There's a couple more extra videos, including like ranking everything. Refo's gonna be around for a little longer, yeah. Especially at the rate I'm going. But also, yeah, you watch the individual episodes, you'll see which ones that clearly like I cared more about emotionally.
You did miss out on the golden age. He used to upload like every other week.
Yeah.
He was flying through them for a while there. And then it was like, once every 3 weeks maybe, and now it's like, well, we're in real time now, so it just depends on when they're done.
Yeah, and the moment I lost a lot of free time was also the moment I hit the 2 most giant games. So just like, production took a major hit. Rebirth is so long. And it wouldn't be that long if I didn't want to do all the stuff, but I want to do all the stuff, so what can I do?
And see, now you're going to be one of the people that knows what's up, too. Because you've done everything. You're not just some guy playing it because, oh, this is cool. You're going to be like, oh, that's different, and oh, this happened. You're gonna know all that stuff.
Sort of.
Maybe.
As much as I remember from the one time I played. I don't even remember the order of things. Like, I thought Gold Saucer was like earlier. It's like, when are we hitting Gold Saucer? Well,
Gold Saucer.
I mean, everything's extended in Rebirth, but yeah, but still.
It should be. Let's see if I can remember this off the top of my head. It should be the flashback, then calm, then if they have Fort Condor, because I don't know if the minigame changes anything. Fort Condor into Junin, and then Costa del Sol, and then into the mountains, through into Corel, and then there's a Golden Saucer.
Yeah, the car's a crossover item from Final Fantasy 15. It does not belong, but that's why I use it. I don't have time because I got a job in New York City and I'm on Long Island and I have to commute every day. I mean, I literally got home at 8. I like just got home and hopped on the stream, so.
Did you not even eat anything?
Nah, I grabbed pizza at the train station.
Rose's Pizza?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I haven't been back there since they reopened.
Still good?
Still the same guys?
I think so.
Yeah, in this game, the mounts, they have mounts and minions, and it's from like literally everything. You missed the most recent crossover. Get an epic mount, the Mountain Zoo, for drinking bottles of Mountain Dew.
I work in photography right now.
You see this lady slowly walking around with a cowboy hat on.
No.
She had like a whole outfit on. Just patrolling the town. Tom, don't make the snakes angry.
Trying to figure out how to fill this loss of time also. Doing a little behind the scenes thing. Trying to make a more in-depth behind the scenes video for the Dollar Crew. We'll see how that goes. Something that's like still not a lot of editing, but I can put it out. Because the thing is, what you learn when you do YouTube is that like you need to be consistent. Yeah, but like if you post varying quality, then it's worse than just waiting a month to post. So it's like sometimes I would do random quick videos that would be fun, but like I don't really get anything out of it and people don't really respond to it, so it's just like, well, don't waste the time doing it. I'll just keep working on the next video.
So
but if I do
chance to advertise here.
if I do Dollar Crew stuff, then it doesn't affect the algorithm and I can just upload whatever. Yeah, the Dollar Crew is you can join a channel, it's like subscribing, but you pay. It's like a Patreon thing. But I just set it to $1 a month, and if you pay $1 a month, you get your name in the credits basically at the end of every Refoid, and you get access to a Discord channel where we do we post little behind the scenes and behind the scenes videos. So all that for $1 a month.
And access to videos when they're done.
Oh yeah, early access to video. You get, dude, you get all the perks like you possibly can for $1. YouTube, like, the lowest you could set it to, like, on the drop down is 5, but you can set it to 1, and it'll be like, are you sure you want to do $1? I was just like, yeah, yeah.
Are you sure?
I just said it because, like, I don't want to promise anything big for, like, too much money, and $1's just like, hey, show your support. And I think if you have that enabled, YouTube just likes you more. So it's good to just have that membership thing set up. But yeah.
We have Canadian fans. Well, at least one. I don't know how many we have total. We have fans all over the world.
Yeah. There's no other tier. Because again, I didn't know what I would provide. Like, if I was going to do that, I would probably put some of those benefits in the higher tier, but like, whatever, it's all in the dollar crew. It's not the dollars crew. It's the dollar crew. We got the boys on our backs.
Dom, what are you doing?
I got caught by the bandits. Help.
Oh no, they came up the rock!
Get out of here. Oh, fine.
Oh, they're leaving, alright. Oh no, Cease is going after.
Cease, no!
Well, it's okay, I want to see what the other attack looks like. It's just more violent.
Eat Medica 3! Woohoo! I still find some stuff for $1 in a dollar store. But yeah, not everything.
A couple of places around me that are dollar stores are now like $1.25.
Costco hot dogs still $1.50. Only when that
Arizona
changes.
iced teas are still $1 too.
Yep.
They didn't give up on those.
Those are the pillars. They fall. That's how you know
the economy is gone.
The U.S. is cooked. Yeah, it's hard to find the link. It's.
I think when you're on the channel, it says join or something like that.
There should be a join button.
Subscribe?
Yeah, like right where it's subscribe is, by the like button or by the username.
Usually, like when you go there, it hits you with an annoying thing. Hey, you know you can join this channel. It's like ignore it because
it's not a feature that YouTube like tells people, but like people don't really know about it. Like I get a lot of people asking like, hey, do you have a Patreon? That's more known than YouTube's actual feature.
yeah, the built-in feature.
We gotta eavesdrop on the bandits. Bro, don't join if you have 33 cents in your account.
There's no need to join. It's fine. Subscribing is meaningful enough.
Subscribing, liking, chatting, commenting is genuinely more valuable. Oops.
He just ran away from them, the poor guy. Never got around to Red Dead 2. I played Red Dead 1.
No, I almost got a job at Rockstar, so no, I don't like them
So
anymore.
that's almost like playing Red Dead.
No, I don't want to play anything from them.
I remember the first one was actually ridiculously great. And then the second one was like, we're gonna make it so realistic, we're gonna make you sit for 5 minutes and watch him skin whatever animal and then load it onto the horse. And I'm like, that's not fun, that's sitting and staring at this. And you go, okay, well, you know, maybe that's the first time you carve whatever it is. It's like, no, every time you skin an animal, which is like required by some side missions, you gotta do this. It's probably not a bad game, but I just was like, I'm not gonna sit there and just watch this every time. I get really petty about random things.
I did not work for Rockstar. I almost did. It was just, I just didn't get a job, so I don't have any dirt on them. Although, I mean, like, come on, they're crunching all the time. They definitely gonna.
Talking about milking people for money, that's them with the GTA Online. They're just like, shut up and spend all this money on this stuff.
That's like an MMO.
I think that's the most profitable single thing in existence, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Grand Theft Auto Online. And they still go, oh, you know, we gotta make these games $70 because things are expensive. It's like, you make the most money.
No, they're saying we should make it $100.
Oh, okay, so then there you go, see?
Man, what's gonna happen with that? If GTA 6 actually comes out and they're like standard edition, lowest level, $100.
I'd love to see it because you know what's gonna happen? Everyone would go, oh, that's so messed up. I'm gonna buy the collector's edition.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
$500 version.
I think there's gonna be a lot of like, well, it's GTA 6.
Yeah, what are you gonna do? Not buy Grand Theft Auto? It's been 15 years since the last one.
But the problem is other companies will try to do it.
Yeah.
But they're not GTA 6, so it's not gonna work. That's what people did with Zelda. Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, $70. Well, it's Zelda. Okay, but what's the next game Nintendo's gonna do that for?
Yeah, to be fair though, that was a huge game.
Well, there you go.
Was, like, so much going on in that one. Compare that to other games where people are like, I don't know, it's the next Call of Duty. We didn't finish it, but here, pay $70 for it. Like, I'm waiting for Nintendo to get even worse, but at least Nintendo, usually, they make the game and it's good.
Yeah.
But then, you know, they hate you for doing anything with their games without their permission. Like, you know, holding a tournament or just saying, I like this game, here's a picture of me with this game. You don't own that game. So now we're gonna sue you.
What if new 3D Mario is $70? Or what if just everything's 70 on the new system?
Well, yeah, they've already done that where it's like, oh, hey, this is a remake of a mobile, oh, not mobile, not was portable console game, right? $60.
Yep.
Well, I thought, you know, you were gonna make the mobile games cheaper.
Hey, we got that NES game coming out on Thursday. That's $30. I'll buy that. That's fun. Why are we looking at poop in the nest?
Because you gotta find poop. Luigi's Mansion HD 2 or whatever, however you phrase that. Wasn't that $60?
Yep.
And that was a 3DS game. And they didn't change much, it's just, you know, current textures.
But you know, I played it. I don't need to. I'm not tempted at all to buy that again, even if it was like 40. I don't usually rebuy games like that. There's plenty of other stuff to play.
Except Paper Mario, because, you know, Paper Mario.
I didn't beat it.
Well, yeah, that's true. So what did... Oh, I don't know. Spoilers. Are people concerned with Paper Mario spoilers for 1,000 Year Door? Who's still playing that?
What is there to spoil? It's like... It's a Mario.
Well, I mean, the story. Did you know what the ending was gonna be and all that? I mean, you probably might have seen the final boss online somewhere.
Yeah. There wasn't any, like, crazy twists.
Oh, it wasn't a big crazy twist, but it was an interesting crazy twist, I thought. Because you go the whole time... Again. Hey, what's up? See, it's the capybara, Tom.
Clink! Oh my gosh, it flies.
Well, everything has to fly.
I know, but like, seeing it fly. It's so small, too. John, what if you gotta get a capybara?
It has to be big. There's no way I'd have a small one, right? Because, like, you've seen the Lalafell chocobos are smaller than usual, too, right?
Yeah. That's unfortunate. It should say the same. Look at that thing. It could sit in this car.
You've never been on Twitch, right, Tom? You're just YouTube
yeah.
when you do it.
It's better to co-stream. I guess I should look into that. But like, I don't know. I don't get a lot of views. I think Twitch is better for like getting views as a nobody.
Tom's not a huge streamer. This is just kind of a, hey, we can get people to join in, we can chill, talk about stuff like how expensive games are getting or whatever.
But that Animal Well stream was a lot of fun, even though it was basically Clink and Jan, like maybe one other person. But we ran through that game, and it was a good time.
Oh, Jan was on there?
Yep.
He's around every once in a while.
Opinion on working for Rockstar, though. I would love to. Kidding me? It's just like, I'm sure it'll be a crunch and all that. And I probably will end up getting laid off when GTA 6 comes out. That was my attitude applying for that. And I think he noticed that, and that's probably part of why I didn't get it. But
Oh, he caught on that you knew they didn't care about new hires.
Well, I sort of asked, like, hey, because I was interviewing, like, earlier in the year. Remember when there was just, like, 1 million layoffs in a row? All the big companies. And I was like, hey, I'm seeing all this stuff. Like, what's your opinion on the state of the industry and, like, how big companies
He's like,
release
"We
a
don't want
big
you to
game
think,
and
we want you
then...
to work."
Because, you know, I wasn't interviewing with the CEO of Rockstar. It was just the guy in the department that does, like, the video stuff, which is what I wanted to do. So his job was in as danger as much as mine would be. So I thought I would get something out of it, and he would see that I'm in the know. But I don't think that worked out. I think I came across like I wasn't committed or something.
Like you thought you were gonna get kicked out.
But I probably would be. They probably have 1 million people working on 6, and then 6 comes out. Like, they're just gonna get rid of all those people. That's what happens in the industry. But that being said, I would have had like a year of work on my resume at Rockstar Games. That's pretty invaluable. That was my attitude.
Then you have to deal with people going, "Oh, what's it, the next game like and all this?" And then you have to keep your mouth shut, otherwise you get fired. And sued, probably. Wasn't that kid that like hacked into the thing and stole it? Like he was a minor, right? And they still were like, "You're gonna pay."
Yeah. We babble. We tend to babble.
Was evil. Oh yeah, no, we babble.
We babble. And we also, I mean, for the past hour, we haven't really talked about the story at all.
Yeah, we.
But to be fair,
ignoring it.
Final Fantasy 14, it does enter these rifts of like, okay, we're just hanging out in the Old West. You know, we're spying on bandits.
We already knew this guy was going to be evil, so
Yeah.
it's not a big surprise.
We usually shut up when big things happen. Not that this isn't fun, but it's just not important.
Oh crap! That guy just getting murdered. No, you want to see us like completely zone out at the end of Endwalker. There was a bunch of patches with story with characters that were pretty much, it was the end of their storyline or whatever, and they just talk so much, and we were like, I'm not even reading what they're saying.
Yeah. That's like side content though. That's not even main story. So
that
we were
wasn't
like
main story,
checking
but
out.
I'm afraid for when we get to that part, you have to talk about that part of the video and go, stuff sure happened.
I don't really talk much about raid stories because we usually always do that. But the gods thing was cool, just the concept of it.
That was neat, yeah.
Yeah, there's a market for chill streams. People want to chill. Gotta provide the background for people when they play games. Because I know that's what I use YouTube for. So I'm happy to provide that for others.
Yeah. On the one side, it's like, alright, we got a couple of viewers, no big deal. And like, be neat if more people were watching, but because it's so small, we can kind of talk to people directly. If it was like a ton of people chatting like a real Twitch chat or something where you're on the screen for half a second and then your chat's gone.
Yeah. Yeah, we couldn't talk about anything. We couldn't scroll through Twitter well at all.
No. You'd have to be careful about that one.
Pretty sure there were like some kind of bad image came on stream last time it did that.
Usually that's a death sentence whenever somebody does that. Every time someone links something like, oh, you have to check out this post, they go, oh, okay, and then like below it is a response of something like completely terrible. In terms of service breaking.
I always wanted to live stream, but it's always like when you're a small channel, you just live for 0 people, and it's like nothing happens. But then I built a sort of following through the Discord, and the opportunity came with this game. We started because of this game. I was like, we can get people to help, because I mean, if you watch the videos, the 14 videos in particular are sort of a chronology. We started out with a bunch of people I personally knew, including Deadman, and we were all going through the game, but everybody kind of dropped off and it became just the 2 of us. And then we were like, well, let's open it up to the people in Discord. And we had even more Discord people back then, but we actually got ahead of a lot of them. And then
some of them were playing on their own schedules.
Yeah, and like we had one person who's a free company leader, so once like Dawntrail came out, he kind of couldn't just check in with us. He played with us up all to the end of Endwalker because he wanted to see, and that was fun. But now it's just like only the people who are really into like Clink. When did you beat Dawntrail? Like a couple days?
Well, no, Clink was also trying to grind everything. And Wind, too. Wind was going crazy. Doing all the fate stuff before the main quest.
Yeah, I only branched out for Animal Well, but that was fun. If I want to stream another game, I want it to be like a fun, not whatever game. I want it to be sort of an interesting experience. Like Animal Well, we were figuring stuff out. And then the last stream was just like Googling everything that was impossible to figure out. We spent like 30 minutes wondering why I didn't have like the 16 bunnies that you needed. But then I remembered one of the bunnies is just invisible. So we had him. That was fun.
Wait, what?
Like all the bunnies are hard to find, but one of them is literally invisible and you have to like turn on a lens to find it. But they all, when you collect them, they go to an area. So I was looking at somebody else's YouTube video, going through them all. I'm like, which one am I missing? Which one am I missing? Oh, it's that one. But I thought I got that one. And we went back to the area, we went around, and then I was like, I just turned on the lens. Oh, it was the invisible bunny. And he was there. We had him the whole time. That was a moment.
The first stream we did was that Monday, right? Before it was officially released. Because as long as you pre-ordered it, it came out early or whatever. Although it didn't matter, you just buy it.
The first Dawntrail stuff?
But yeah, I didn't expect you to beat it in -1 days, Clink. Yeah, that would have been a little bit complicated.
The yeah, that's why I like streaming moment. Just chatting with chat. That's probably it. It was a blast. We streamed the latest Nintendo Direct, but it was like 12 hours after it aired. But we just didn't go online.
It was significantly late.
And didn't get spoiled. We just reacted to it and then read the chat afterwards and talked about Nintendo. I mean, a lot of the streams we talk about Nintendo because we just like doing that. It's fun. It's a fun thing to do.
Yeah, people got to watch us talk about things and joke about what it could be and what definitely was going to be in it, what definitely wasn't going to be in it, when they already knew exactly what was going to happen. And it wasn't like we had E3 this year or anything, so...
Summer Games Fest.
Yeah, except for that part where Jeff was like, there's not really that much in this one. It was a pretty rough year for announcements, I think. In the grand scheme of things. Sure, there was nice stuff. Yeah, there's also, not that you should sit down and watch however many days worth of videos there are, but we do have the live streams as a playlist for 14. You can see us die to stupid things over and over again.
Ooh, oh yeah, how could I forget that we did like a game show stream once. It was April Fool's where I said, hey, we're just going to stream Final Fantasy 14 because it was Monday. But I said you'd win a cash prize and I didn't explain what or how So people were like, is this a joke? Is the joke that there's not going to be no money and that it's just you're playing 14? But the joke was that we weren't playing 14. We were playing a game that people can interact with. It's called King of the Castle. It's kind of like Jackbox where you can use your phone. But we had a lot of people in, and everybody was trying to win. The cash prize was just $20. But yeah, and we got a whole crowd of my real life friends in there too. Unfortunately though, one of my real life friends ended up winning. So that was controversial.
It was rigged.
Well, somebody was on his team, so they worked with him, you know. I don't think you were, Clink.
I had it great where my team decided to let our entire kingdom burn just because they didn't like the other team.
Yeah, that was so fun.
We like died completely, and I'm like, guys, we can't, you know, not get food for our kingdom or we will die. And they're like, no, that's fine, we just don't want the other team to win. I'm like, no, see, our kingdom will stop existing and we can't win at that point. So it got to the end and we couldn't do anything. Like, we couldn't participate in the revolution because there was no one to revolt. And they're like, oh, I didn't know that was going to happen. I'm like, you let everyone in our nation die. At least Tom lost.
That was a bad play. That's true, yeah. It was technically everybody versus me. And it was possible that I would win and nobody would get money. Which would have been even more controversial. But it would have been really funny.
We did do Jackbox a couple of times, which is always funny because it's incredibly delayed for everyone else, so they're like, not sure when they're about to vote.
Well, before there was like a 20-second delay. And Jackbox gives you like 30 seconds, so people got screwed, but the delay is a lot better now. We've made changes.
Using modern technology, we've figured out a way to make things work.
I would just have $20 that I didn't have before. I wouldn't have spent it on anything.
Oh, Tom, I just realized I'm leaving you behind. What are you doing over there?
Talking to Zakawa.
Alright, I'll hang here for a bit then.
A duel? I knew we would have a duel. You can spend that $20 on a Game Pass subscription for 1 month now.
Oh boy.
Yay.
We could go on about Game Pass. It seems like with a lot of these subscription services for anything, they're like, oh, we'll make it such an unbelievable deal to start with and everyone will love it and everyone will buy into it. And then they stay that way and they bleed money forever and they're like, oh guys, we have to raise the price, and everyone's like, no. And they leave. And then the thing just dies.
We haven't hit the first Call of Duty drop, have we? Like, that's gonna be so huge for them. That's gonna be like make or break.
That's the next one coming up. But I think people don't care too much about this one. Any Call of Duty
Well,
people?
it's just Call of Duty. Like, it's gonna sell, but the question is, are they gonna lose money because people get Game Pass, or are they gonna...
Oh, people won't buy it, they'll just get the Game Pass.
Or are so many people gonna subscribe to Game Pass that they'll make money? That's what they're banking on. It's such a big risk. Because clearly it's not been working because they keep raising the price.
Yeah.
And
So,
yet
like,
they're doubling down.
the idea of the Netflix of games sounds really cool, right?
But games aren't movies.
But yeah, like, and that, like, okay, if you buy a game on Steam, you still technically don't own it. You could lose access to it. Sure, I get that. but there's something more concrete about a game on Steam than, oh, some game on, you know, Xbox Game Pass. And then like the whole thing with the Stadia, that died, and they were just like, oh, tough crap, everybody. That's the end of it. It's gone.
Oh yeah, YouTube has like tiny games like Cut the Rope, but so does Netflix has that. Everyone wants a piece of the gaming pie. Oh wait, it has games you can stream, like interactable, like Discord games. Cause that would actually be fun. We could always do Gartic phone. That would be fun.
I'm terrible at that.
Yeah. I like that we just did that whole adventure and now we're just... Now let's do something else.
We haven't seen this other place yet. Let's go check it out. Yeah, I gotta get home, so maybe we'll just go through that. Who was it? Was it Ubisoft? Some company was like, you know, people need to get used to not owning their game's future, and that completely did not work.
Yeah, that was
Everyone
them.
immediately said, don't be stupid. They've been saying a whole lot of stupid things recently.
They're just stupid. Nothing new.
They were the quadruple A game, right?
Yeah.
And then the game, like, you know, doesn't even work. Are we playing a prank on this guy? I don't get what's going on.
I think we're stalling.
Oh,
You
we're pulling
think
him away.
I'm stalling.
We're pulling him away while the other people do a duel or something.
That must have been a different rock.
Yeah, that's what I said. Yeah, some big rock.
Nopali tender. Yo, what's a good game to stream though? Game coming out.
Fortnite.
Well, I don't think I've ever said this, but if that
I
Sora,
don't like Fortnite.
if that Sora in Fortnite rumor is real, I will stream Fortnite.
Look at you. Complete madman, huh? There's no way they're doing that. I can't see that happening. Are there any
Disney-
other Square characters in Fortnite?
No, remember they went to Apex.
Yeah, there you go.
But Disney
Sora and Apex.
owns a significant portion of Epic Games now.
Confound it. Gotta say confound it.
They're like, we gotta double down. Disney's obsessed with Fortnite. Remember, Star Wars lore was like exclusive to Fortnite.
I know.
So they're like, we gotta put a character in there, a video game character. We could put Mickey, but we don't want Mickey with a gun. Well, we have Sora.
Sora could carry a gun.
Yeah, they don't care about Sora.
No, I don't care if Fortnite is the big thing and it's, you know, earned its place in gaming history. I refuse to acknowledge it. Not gonna happen.
Yeah, but we could
Never
do
gonna play it.
duos. You could be Riku. Don't you want to be Riku?
No. They could put. I don't even know what they could put in there. That would be tempting. I'd be like, oh, maybe. No. Nothing.
Banjo-Kazooie in Fortnite.
With Kazooie as a machine gun.
Well, if it isn't our
I still think it's
young
funny how
outlaw.
I thought Nintendo would be like, oh no, we don't want to have our guns, and it was really just, well, no, if you have our characters, they can only appear on Nintendo consoles. You can't have them on other consoles.
I am
It was
surprised
just
that you left
pettiness.
yourself up to be
Yeah.
arrested.
Sorry to disappoint, but you're the one who's going to answer
Like
for
they
their
were gonna have it
clients
so
today.
that if you had a Nintendo character, you would just see the default skin if you weren't playing on a Nintendo console.
Yeah. They could have did something with that. They could have made it like you could be some kind of space marine. Some generic space marine, or you're Samus. Instead of just
No,
Jonesy.
That's my jewelry.
No, Tom, the Space Marines are from Federation Force, a classic Nintendo character,
So
you know?
found the
Can't
stolen
possibly
goods. That's fine work.
have Galactic Federation Soldier Guy
This
45
barrel was
be
at Shishanawetsi Springs, mixed
on
in
an
with others bound
Xbox.
for
That would
Toriola.
just be insane.
The
And just
land
have an
cargo that
option
presumed
to
it part of the regular cerulean shipments and waved
for
through.
what skin you show on
Once it
Switch
reached its
and what skin you
destination,
show
it was again
to everybody
retrieved,
else.
and its contents sold for coin.
The audacity. Do we know who's behind this?
Hey, there's Audacity.
As fortune would have it, I spied the leader of this operation being handed one of the stolen items. A bracelet, which Wow Wuklamat had intended for her nursemaid, Namika.
Yeah, I don't know what they're up to with that epic thing.
It was from the Vow of Resolve?
I think the Kingdom Hearts on Steam situation
Oh,
has really
You've seen
shown
it then?
that the greater
no,
population
never. And
does
if
not
I knew
want
who had it,
or care
I would
about
have
Epic
arrested the
Games Store.
scoundrel.
They just don't. It's not just the
Look.
cranky old gamers, it's everybody. So they're not making a lot of money off that launcher. They're just not.
Epic Game Store pays you money up front for the game, and then you hope something works out, and it doesn't.
Yeah.
What's the meaning
Oh,
of
so
this,
Tom.
Wukite?
You didn't win the
It's
big time
a setup,
signed
sir.
Steam Deck?
I
What
have
happened?
the bracelet, yes, but
Didn't-
I only
Oh well,
Didn't you try?
nobody clicked my affiliate link when I put it in the Discord.
They're the real criminals. They concocted this scheme to frame me.
So you're saying it's
they
all
could
our
get me
fault
out of
then?
the picture.
Yeah. I don't think we ever. I don't think we ever found out
Honors at stake.
if
There's always the old-fashioned way.
like or how many entries the guy who won that had.
The law which folks have used to settle their differences for generations.
But it's like winning the lottery. You're not gonna post online about that.
You don't mean.
No, you would never say anything and get attacked.
But it was so lame. It was like only the person with the max gets the signed one. And
Is that
then
true? It didn't say that in the rules.
it did.
The
Yeah.
loser is wrong. Doesn't get simpler
It
than
said it
that.
within the entries.
Oh, alright, maybe I missed it.
And then
Let your pistols do the talking.
like one other person would get
Please, do you
an
honestly
OLED
believe you can goad me into playing your game?
based on what they wrote about what Kingdom Hearts means to them on Twitter or something unrelated to the entries. And then everybody else was entered into a draw to win like an LCD Steam Deck. It's just like nobody even wants that anymore.
And the games, I think, right?
Yeah, in the games.
So there was at least that.
All right, boy. But remember, you asked for this.
Duel, 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 duel.
Shouldn't we stop him, Chief? Even if it's just rubber bullets, we're in the middle of town.
I
just
can't
really
get
hoping that
over
you
people
are.
sounding like
Just
Nathan
watch.
Drake in this.
What if they actually did get like Nolan North or somebody to voice? Nolan North and who's the other guy?
We got the thing.
Yeah, told you there'd be a thing.
What's the guy, guys? What's the voice actor guy? Video game guy. Joel? I feel like it's Joel. Oh, Joel Last of Us, I'm thinking of.
Joel Last of Us.
Well, he plays Joel. Who's that?
Yeah, what is his name?
Looks like you've
It's
gotten slow in
everybody.
your old age, Vulture.
Nolan North. And
You and I are going to have a long
Trevor? Something with a T?
Travis Touchdown. I could just go.
No, I almost have it.
Hold on, I'll lead you in the right
I
direction.
apologize for dueling in the middle of town.
Tom, Pedro
You
Pascal.
want to lock me up,
Oh.
but please,
It is T.
let my friends go. They've done nothing wrong.
Travis, Trevor.
You drew your gun within town
It is
limits.
TR.
But Wihute drew first. Far as I'm concerned, you acted in self-defense. You're free to go. As are your friends.
I only have
One
Trevor.
syllable. You can do it, Tom.
Troy Baker.
There you go.
Just a
He
man
was
of
in
the
a ton of
wilds,
stuff.
like you.
He plays Refo.
But to think that Wihute had taken control of the Daybreakers, it pains me that it happened right under my
What are you talking about?
nose.
I can't believe Wahute took control of the
What are you gonna do about
Daybreakers.
his crew? Some of them are still in Tonatenui.
You don't know what's going on?
Those who have broken the law will be taken into
No,
custody.
I do.
Okay.
We just won the duel.
But those who haven't will be given the chance to resume walking the straight and narrow. What about you, Zakua?
Wait, straight and
What do you
narrow is
intend to do
straight like a
now?
river? I thought it was straight like, you know,
Why?
not turning.
What I've always done.
So did I.
Did I get that messed up?
Protect the weak and
Or did
help
they
the
get that messed up?
helpless. The old-fashioned way.
I'm not thinking they did.
Like when they said, what word did they say that was completely wrong? And I'm like, there's no way.
Here, this was
Here.
Vawuku's gift for someone, wasn't it?
Yes, a person very dear to her.
It's rolling my
Very,
eyes.
very.
Yeah.
I suppose this is where we go our separate ways. My thanks again for your help apprehending the vulture.
Aw, goodbye. We don't even get to go into the saloon. Wait, come on, can you go in there?
Let's find out. First, let's just set up the next quest then. Probably end it here.
Oh yeah, that's the end of the stream. Ooh, banana shake.
See, we ended it on a duel, good old Western duel.
Yeah, just about the
Yeah,
end
you
of
can go in.
the Western arc.
Come on in. We'll hang out in the saloon. Can I sit on this, or will it freak out? Oh,
Hold
yeah,
on,
there we
this person needs help. The bills do.
go. Oh my god, it's a table. Not even coming in.
Yeah, looks like this town ain't big enough for the terriers. I'll hunt this feller down. This cat boy. He's gotta go. He's no good. Oh, somebody left their duel of cards on the table. Wait, can you set your pose to do that? What are you doing
Probably,
there?
isn't it C pose or something? That's actually a good one.
What, just sitting there?
I just put my arms back like completely lazy.
Oh, I wasn't sitting the whole time? No, Refo, you dumb idiot. Sit on the table. Okay. Ah, you don't say.
It's been a long day out in the burning sun.
Just leaning back on nothing.
Yeah.
That is not the posture of a hardened Western man. Oh, Refo, you're not cut out for this life.
You'll never be sheriff with this kind of.
What's that? Is that bread on the table? Somebody left the whole thing going on here.
I ordered it for the table.
All right, we're
Drinks
gonna
and bread.
we're gonna do some high stakes poker, break bread, and then we're gonna take Aaronvale home. The Dawntrail journey continues next week. Yeah. Thanks for chatting, y'all. Thanks for the help, Clink. And that other bard guy who had to put up with us dying a lot, that boss. Welcome to the stream, Kevin. Pleasure to have. Good conversation. And if you're back next week, you'll see actual gameplay of this game. And yeah, working on that Ever Crisis. I might stream Ever Crisis this week. I might stream that story update. That'll be fun. Hopefully it's not like a giant wall that you have to grind for. I'll be fine. So yeah, see y'all next week.